This is my camper trip up to Muriwai to go see the Gannets. From the car park you can see Maori Bay and out to sea, and you can just start to see the edge of the Gannet colony. I visited in December during the Australia fires, and a lot of the smoke has come over to New Zealand, and you can see that it's very hazy and very smoky in the air the whole time I was there. So if you make sure you drive up to the car park at the top where there's plenty of car parking, it's only a short walk to the 2 viewing platforms to see the Gannets. The Gannets are below you from the viewing platforms, and you can smell and hear the Gannets long before you get there. The Gannets were nursing their chicks in their nests when I was there. The chicks are quite large, although they're still quite young at this stage, and both the male and female Gannets help to look after and feed the chick. I photographed these images using my cell phone, my GoPro and my Canon 7D. That's why there is difference in colour and image quality in some of the photos. This was the death of my Canon camera as it ended up in the surf, which you'll see at the end of the video. There's also a small colony of terns there that you can see with their chicks. Like many of the beaches on the west coast, Muriwai is a black sand beach. You have to get to it by going through or over the sand dunes from the car parking area, and it's quite long and windswept. You can see how the visibility has been compromised by all the smoke. It's very hazy and you couldn't see very far down the beach at all. I've done my best to tidy up the haze in the video and in the photographs, but it's still there. This is me and my camper parked up under some lovely shady purakawa trees. For this trip I stayed at the Muriwai campsite. There is no freedom parking for your campers at the Muriwai beach. And there's not a lot to do until it starts to become sunset and you get the golden hour. So I just read a book, have a wine, cook my dinner on the barbecue. Lovely life. At the south end of the beach are some rocks which you can walk across, although they can be a bit slippery and the waves crash across them, which can take you off your feet. But once you walk across these rocks, there's another pathway that leads up some stairs back to the Gannet colony. A lot of tourists come and park at the beach and use this path rather than the easier path at the top, which is definitely a lot safer. The far end of the rocks, you can actually see some people fishing. It's quite a popular spot for fishing, although a little dangerous because of the waves and the way they crash against the rock. And here ends my adventure. As you can see, I was photographing on the beach the sunset, and one rogue wave came right up the beach, took me and my camera for a little swim, and camera no more.